Well, it's now in the past that we last won a trophy 6 years back, and in the first 7 months of Erik ten Hag as the manager of Manchester United has gone ahead to lift his first trophy for Manchester United, and he's really jovial, celebrating, and obviously we are back to business, baby. We are back to trophy business. We are back to trophy winning business, baby, and obviously we are back to where we belong, the galaxy of trophy winning clubs. Welcome to United Matters channel. Rokan David is my name, and we are here to let you know what Ten Hag did, or how Erik ten Hag reacted to the United 2 win over Newcastle at Wembley. That's it. And we've seen it all. We are Manchester United, and there is nothing you're afraid of. And today, that is the spirit of a winner. That is the spirit of a warrior. And obviously, Ten Hag has gone ahead to win his first trophy for Manchester United. Remember, last season, he won the Eredivisie with Ajax, and he has started where he ended his career at Ajax with lifting the Carabao Cup. Don't forget to subscribe. Let's see this video hit close to 100 likes, because it's the manager who has transformed this club to where it is. And obviously, he has gone ahead to do the open heart surgery that Ralf Rangnick talked about, and is really winning trophies and trophies and taking us higher and higher and higher. All right. Erik ten Hag, firstly, I think was talking to Sky Sports, and this is what he had to say. Firstly, he said about the team spirit, he said, we showed the right spirit. We fought and gave everything as a team. It wasn't always the best football, but it was effective. You have to win the first trophy, and that is what we did today. Now, in this first say or statement that he made after us winning the trophy, he meant that he knows very many people are going to be outside there trying to judge him on the quality of football we played, but that doesn't matter right now. What matters is winning the trophy. And this is what you know each and every time you are gathering experience, or you've gathered experience from playing finales, because United reached the finale with Villarreal, but we never fought enough. We are not efficient enough, as the manager is talking about. It's not all about playing beautiful football. It's all about winning. And today was all about winning the first trophy. And effectively, Ten Hag put 2 balls past the goal line of Newcastle. And it was really a very good display. And he's talking about the players being effective. They fought and they gave everything. He called these players out to give out more than 100% this game of football, and I believe that intensity was really high, and Newcastle felt it. I mean, it's them having a share of the possession. They had 2 shots on target, and all of those were saved by David De Gea. After being saved by De Gea, they never threatened us a lot. Like, they never got our back line flat-footed and they faced the goalkeeper. No way. It was not an easy goal. I remember when they were playing against Liverpool, the last game they played before playing Manchester United, they saw themselves in the 5th minute through Miguel Almiron facing the goalkeeper Alisson, and made a very good save. But this time round, all the worldies that David De Gea pulled out, they are just headers and not so much close range that you could go and say that our defense has been exposed. So that is Ten Hag saying that onto that first side that we don't know how to do. And he also concluded by saying about the team spirit, the team showed that we can take the inspiration from this, but also more confidence. We are still at the start of the process to restore United to where they belong. And what a way to win yourself a trophy, by doing the needful. By doing the needful and really bring it home as you plan to restore United back to glory days. I know it's all going to be buzzing through the dressing room of Manchester United, and we can't forget this day, as we were last here in 2017. We beat Southampton, and now here we are 6 years later, getting Ten Hag getting us there in a very good style. And I don't want us to really take a year without going to Wembley. That means we have to be playing the Community Shield, or the FA Cup semi-finals, or the Carabao Cup final, or the FA Cup final. So we have to make sure that we go to Wembley every year, as you've seen teams like Man City go ahead and do it, Liverpool and Chelsea. And I've seen a Liverpool fan come in and said it shows how much Liverpool United have dropped standards. How can they celebrate winning the Carabao Cup? And I look at him and wonder, they won this cup last season and they celebrated. They celebrated. You get? So, what shows you that this trophy is important? The last two winners of this trophy are Man City and Liverpool. And I think Man City had won it 2 years consecutively, 2021 and 2020. Man City were the defending champions. Liverpool came in through and took it over Man City. So it shows you how important this trophy is right now for any manager in the Premier League or playing in the Premier League or the English Football League, because all trophies are hard to get. You get? There is no easy way to this trophy, and obviously we found ourselves beating Newcastle, and it's a sign of really jubilation around Erik ten Hag and the fans of Manchester United all over the world. So he said they are really good collectively. Also, they challenge each other, which needs this to happen. It's good dressing room. When it's difficult, they help each other out. It's great to see, and I think it's the best a manager can get. Now, he was talking about the players of Manchester United and how they are good and how they go to get to one another, and he's really talking about how much we've gone ahead to improve as a team. And now on whether he was surprised of how we've gone ahead to win a trophy this quick, he said, I don't know. I just want to win. We invested from the start of the season with the staff. I want to say that they have done an incredible job, and the staff and the players are together. There is hunger and desire for trophies. That is a very huge statement. Underline it, the last statement. There is hunger and desire for trophies. Huge statement. Huge statement as we go into the remaining part of the season, because we are still competing on 3 trophies. And if at all there is still hunger and desire to win trophies, obviously we expect some more to come, and these players are not going to drop tools like they used to do way back. Now he talked about Casemiro and Rafael Varane. Said before the game, Rafael Varane, Casemiro, David De Gea, they know how to win trophies. You need lads like that on the pitch to coach the team and organize them. And especially for the mentality, the winning attitude is so important. So, these players are really great. And we've been having Varane here, De Gea also here, but the managers that we had couldn't really see them extend their winning mentality and attitude to the players around. So, the dissemination was really ignited by Erik ten Hag, and now those 3 players were really important for us winning the trophy. And I think they told the players that, please, we have to do ABCD. Like Casemiro, towards the end of the half time when it was 2-0, he was telling David De Gea, don't start the ball from the back, just hover it off, pass the center line, we'll fight for the second balls. That is leadership, because he knows that a final is not played as a usual game, because it's once in a lifetime. You get? If you mess up once from the back and they press you, you lose. And he was just referring to the scenario that took place between the game of Barcelona and us, because he got a back pass. He wanted to go through the central axis. He ended up serving that ball to Sergio Roberto, and it was Casemiro who really blocked that ball twice from going to the back of the net. So he was telling him, do the needful, hover it up, and we'll fight for the second balls. That's it. That's the leadership and attitude that the manager is talking about. And when you see these two celebrate this win, it's like they've not yet won. I've even seen Roy Keane coming out and really say about that these two are celebrating as if they've not won the Champions League. They would have gone ahead to look at it as something small, but they're looking it at something big, and they're celebrating it like they've never won anything in the world. Now, Ten Hag asked about champagne tonight. He told champagne for the manager and the staff. We will rest the players. They have a big game on Wednesday. On dancing, he said, we have a history of this with Anthony and Martinez. I hope we can do it more often. So, Ten Hag was seen dancing with Anthony And Lisandro Martinez, I'm going to show you the photos on how they really went ahead to do that dance. And they did it. They used to do it a lot in Ajax or at Ajax. And every time Ajax lifted a trophy. So they have that history together. So they're going ahead to reminisce onto that as United lifted their first trophy under the Erik ten Hag era. Now for the champagne, players are not going to booze. They're not going to booze because when you booze, sometimes fitness runs off. Yet we're supposed to play another knockout game against West Ham at Old Trafford. And that's the good thing, that we're not playing about West Ham. We are playing at Old Trafford. And it's really going to be a tricky game for Manchester United on that day. Now, this is how he really danced with his former players at Ajax. And obviously, they are reminiscing how they used to do it. This is Martinez, Erik ten Hag, and Anthony. Now the dance comes in through. And this is Ten Hag dancing, Lisandro Martinez and Anthony doing that dance of triumphing. That's it. So that is Erik ten Hag for you. And he talked about the celebrations, because if at all there is no champagne, how is the team going to celebrate? And Ten Hag had the following to say, that we have to celebrate because it's not a day like the others. We want something, we have to celebrate it, but afterwards we have to continue. The players know that we have a big game on Wednesday against West Ham. That is Erik ten Hag for you, that celebrations are going to be held, but you're supposed to celebrate respectively because we are having what we call a knockout game on Wednesday against West Ham. And I think that is a very huge call from the manager, Erik ten Hag. And I think the players know what it means, because we are on a journey to really get ourselves back to winning ways. So we can't wait to see how these players return on Wednesday to really do the needful and do what we call a knockout of West Ham from the not the Carabao Cup, it's the 5th round. Sorry about that. From the 5th round of the FA Cup, meaning that would have gone to the quarterfinals, right? Because we are having 16 teams left. After knocking out West Ham, if at all it all goes positive at Old Trafford, because we are unbeaten at Old Trafford since when we lost to Real Sociedad, the manager is really doing a great job and will be playing in the quarterfinal. Remember, the huge team left to me is Man City. Don't tell me Tottenham. Don't tell me Newcastle. Don't tell me any other team. It's only and only Man City that can really stop us. City's out. Arsenal is out. Liverpool is out, and Chelsea is out. These others, apart from City, I think we can go ahead and really outbeat them from this tournament. Lastly, Ten Hag said about the staff and the fans and how they've kept them going. He said, we invested from the start of the season with the staff. They have done a very good job. The staff and the players are together, and also with the fans. It's surprising the fans, and they have stayed. So the fans are really well important because they keep the team going. They keep the team going and they don't stop. So that is Erik ten Hag's reaction to United 2, Newcastle 0, making us Carabao Cup champions of 2023. Very much well fought battle by Erik ten Hag. I know many people say Ten Hag got easy picks. Ten Hag played all these games at Old Trafford. He never played an away game at the Carabao Cup. Trust me, for you to go on with luck, you must put yourself in a position for luck to go with you. You get? So, I believe we are Manchester United. We've done it all. And we are having the best manager in the world, according to me. He's really transforming the club. And I know rivals had already manufactured tweets to go on and really take on United. That's it. But obviously, they've died with their tweets. And here we go. Obviously, when you look at the way we've won the trophy and the way we played, it's prime Fergie final tactics. You get? I think today we see exactly what came out of the meeting between Sir Alex Ferguson and Erik ten Hag. He told him that just capitalize on moments, let them have the ball and hit them. That's it, because we're having good players who can really get themselves composed on the ball and obviously shock that Newcastle team. I think Newcastle used a lot of energy, you get, for the first 30 minutes, and I think they dropped off. I saw their engine drop off, and Ten Hag capitalized onto that and buried it home. So your reactions to Eric Ten Hag's reactions to United 2, Newcastle 0 are welcome in the comment section below. Rokan David remains my name. I sign out for now. See you later. Good night to all those that are really watching in, and I'm returning with the player ratings. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. We sign out for now. See you when you see us. Bye-bye.